Delegations from Hamas, Israel and the US are headed to Cairo ahead of peace talks tomorrow to finalize a Gaza ceasefire deal. It comes as Donald Trump shared a map showing the initial withdrawal line for Israeli troops operating in the enclave. The Israeli government has said that its negotiators will leave for Egypt tonight ahead of talks over the release of hostages. Meanwhile, an Israeli official has stated that there is currently no ceasefire in Gaza, but there has been a temporary halt in certain bombings. The official stated that the Israeli military can continue to act inside the enclave for defensive purposes. Hamas has agreed in principle to what happens after the war in Gaza is over, but said that the second phase of the deal, which concerns Hamas's disarmament and demobilization, is not certain. What happens now as peace talks kickstart in Egypt is the big question. Will this Trump plan succeed is the big question that we're asking all our panelists as well as the viewers. Joining us on the broadcast is Amb Bhaswati Mukherjee, former diplomat, Major General Sudhakarji, senior geopolitical and strategic defense expert. Mr. Sumit Peer, senior political commentator, also joins us on the program. Last but not the least, Adit Kothari, foreign affairs expert, with us on the show as well. Ambassador Mukherjee, let's begin with you, ma'am. What do you make of this peace plan? Is Israel compelled to follow it? Because Donald Trump has, more often than not in the last few days, criticized and admonished Netanyahu for continuing this fight. And secondly, is this a sustainable plan, considering the fact that the only reason Donald Trump perhaps is in these peace talks is to somehow promulgate his own Nobel aspirations?
No, you're very right, Vineet. But if he manages it, then I think he would surely get a Nobel Peace Prize if he pulls it off. Right now, I think the signals coming in are positive because Hamas has agreed in principle, even though the original peace plan, which the Arab states had brought up, called for immediate cessation of hostilities by Israel inside the Gaza Strip, which they have not yet done. There are hostilities going on, but it's at a reduced scale. Now the question is that once Hamas releases the hostages, those who are alive, and the remains of those who are dead, then the actual process will begin, which is cessation of hostilities, establishment of an interim administration headed by Trump himself over the Gaza Strip, with Tony Blair there of all people, very ironic, I must say, and with some, I presume, some local Palestinians inside. I don't think Hamas will agree to disarm completely because their own security depends on it, given what Israel tried to do in Qatar when they tried to take out Hamas leadership in a third country. In fact, there is no guarantee that they won't try the same thing in Egypt. But I suppose, hopefully, they won't try that in Egypt. So these are things which need to be ironed out. But if there is a peacekeeping force set up of some Arab countries, and I am told that Pakistan is not going to be part of it because the Israelis say that Pakistan has not recognized Israel's right to exist. Therefore, only countries that have recognized Israel's right to exist can be part of this peacekeeping force. The other option before Trump, but I doubt he'll do it because he hates the UN, is to take it to the Security Council, secure the support of China and Russia, and have a UN proper PKO, where many countries, including India, can participate, which would permanently establish peace in the Gaza Strip. But Trump would like to take the credit for himself. I don't see him going to the UN, but I do feel that there are positive signals, and I feel more optimistic now about the limited success of this Gaza peace plan than 2 days ago, because Hamas has reluctantly agreed. In any case, the Palestinians have welcomed it inside the Gaza Strip, and I'm told that 3/4 of the Israeli population has welcomed it. So there is public support for it in Gaza, in Israel, and in the neighboring countries of Israel and the Gaza Strip. So let us hope for the best. And yes, apart from the Nobel Peace Prize beneath, please don't forget that as a highly transactional president, Trump also sees in it a huge opportunity for the United States to collaborate in rebuilding Gaza. It won't be real estate purchased by the United States, but short of that, I'm sure huge business deals will be made and profits will flow back to the United States. That there is no doubt that the whole of practically 90% of Gaza will have to be rebuilt and made habitable. And who's going to do that? That's going to be the United States, nobody else. Beneath.